Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Just a quick one. Um, you know, few days to the inauguration, so I have to be doing this. We all need to wake up. We all need to wake up. We all need to take our vote back. We all need to take our vote need to count. So all the obedience worldwide is Diaspora Network. I welcome you all. As I said, this is going to just be a short one. That was Obi was in court today also. I think I played the live video I think earlier today or so. Just to make a few comments. Last night I was online. I was so annoying, just so annoying. So I was online. But all the same, anyway, um, this is going to be a quick video. All right. I'm going to play the video of what the lawyer said after the court session today. You know, the INEC are still not responding to them, which is not good. INEC are still not responding to them. What they want to the materials they need. INEC up till now are still responding to them. So the case, the private case has ended. So now the main case will be starting on May on 30th of May. But the swearing in is 29th of May. I think on Monday. It should be on Monday. Yeah, on Monday. So it was the last night I was up. I was saying we should all come out, all we should all come out to have a peaceful protest, because we cannot allow illegality to continue. This because it's illegal. I mean, you cannot swear in a guy that has not, met the constitutional requirements. So, yesterday too, I played a video of some people. I mean, protesting, kind of protest too. I mean, they are supporting Asiwaju. They were dressed in like a kind of prison clothes and displaying their as if they are they are herbalists anyway. It was later I saw Asari that he played the boys from Niger Delta. That is the I don't know if I can call them militants. I don't know, but he played it from that data that they want to defend the vote of Asiwaju, so that they said eye for eye. At the end of the day, I saw a tweet from the so-called son, Festo Kayamo, supporting them, saying my good friends. But I just imagine how that guy became a son, So you cannot just people that were kind of intimidating as issuing threats. You are supporting them. This we should all be responsible. I should use that word. We should be we should have we should be civil in everything we do. And you're a state minister, man, minister of state. So you should watch your words and know what to say and know what to do. So it's so appealing to hear a person like that, talking like that. It's so appealing. It's so annoying for Professor Kabi to be talking like that, praising Asari for bringing the people from Niger Delta to, saying eye for eye, that they are there to defend the vote of Bola Tinubu. If anybody that comes out to protest, they will make sure they deal with the person, Anyway, but Nigeria, the way they do things, that was why the obedience, they saw the threat. They are peaceful people. They are peaceful people. they just had to withdraw. I mean, they don't want to cause before they will say obedience. They are the one causing fracas because I mean, it will be easy for them to say, very easy for them to say. So all the same, um, the so many things have been happening. I heard the federal government. I posted a tweet that the federal government is trying to make Friday public holiday, so that because the court supposed to sit to judge on the case of to judge on the case if Bola Tinubu will really be sworn in, because it's as it is when you go by what president he's not supposed to, because we all know what happened to the governor of Bayelsa State. His deputy was, because of his deputy, his election was cancelled. We all know that. Even the guy in Imo State, Nwosu Uche Wonsu, he was disqualified because he had double nomination. All these are things that, if they look at it, Tinubu, because his second had double nomination, and Shetima had double nomination. That means, and the law says it can. I mean, if you have double nomination, you can, you'll be disqualified. All these are cases that I heard. I heard that they are going to, with that, because that one, they will look into the case on Friday. So I heard right now they are planning to make Friday a public holiday. You know, we are not children. Nigerians we are fed up of all these people. We are just tired of all these people. We need a change. We really need a change. We are fed up of all these people. These people, they think they can just have their way. No, but Nigeria is too big for us. These few people, I call them jackals. You know, they think they can just override. I mean, they can just come up and do anything they do, and we go scot free. No, 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 no. And I heard the boss himself, Asiwaju, has solicited for 100 billion naira from Lagos State to make sure this for the tribunal. I heard so too. All these are allegations, but when things like this, we always know that there are always truth behind it all. You know, there are some elements of truth behind it all. They want to make sure Asiwaju is sworn in come May 29. They are doing all means. They have been begging, they have been doing propaganda, they are spending money, lobbying, trying to cause, disaffection among Nigerian people, using tribal and religious sentiments. But we will see. It's just how many days to go on. Today is Tuesday. We'll go 5 days to go. We'll go 5 days to go. We go 5 days to go. So I pray the court do the needful. And I pray the government will not bring in public holiday on Friday. I don't want to do that. With a big holiday on Friday, the court will not sit, and before you know it, it's on Monday. So that means nothing can happen. But all the same, we are watching, and we are waiting. We know that we cannot continue to live like this. We cannot continue to live like this. No. We cannot continue to live like this. Enough is enough. We cannot continue to live like this. We cannot just continue to live like this. Nigeria is a big country, not for the few to just hold people ransom. No. So this is the obedience. Those who should not give in, we should not give up. Nobody can take us down. No. We've come a long way. And we are waiting. We are going to occupy the nation, occupy everywhere, to make sure the truth prevails. Nigeria is our country. Everybody has a right. They voted, and their vote must count. So for me, I would say, let them wait. Let the court decide. Let the court decide. And INEC is I think that's supposed to be neutral. They are now there. There is as if they are APC. They belong to the APC party. They're supposed to be neutral, but they are playing. They are just partisan in this in this court case. In this court case, they've gone against don't no streaming, no live streaming for the case, and the court they upheld it, said that no live streaming. I even heard today they said that with no phone call and phone telephones, computers will be allowed in the coming sitting. This is it a military tribunal? That is what I don't really understand. It's not a military tribunal. Why should we continue to live like this? Why? Why should we continue to live like this? That is why I said, even to those in diaspora, you guys, we all need to wake up. Oh. This is our country. Go say we are not there. No, don't say we are not there. No, we don't say that. We should don't. We should do something. Anyhow, anywhere you are, do something. Those in Nigeria too. I need you guys to. I'm not tired of all these things that happen in Nigeria. So many things happen in Nigeria. I was today. I heard in Nasarawa State, Nasarawa State also. I mean, killings also. Saki communities. Now, Plateau State, Nasarawa, Benue State, Taraba State, then Northern and Southern Kaduna, killings, Saki communities. We should wake up. You don't, as last time I said, don't think because it has not affected you. I mean, you don't really care. You don't. I mean, it's not your business. No, no. 1,000 times no. 1,000 times no. You don't need to wait until it affects you or your loved ones before you do something. Those people back there, they are your people too. They are Nigerians. These are families. Families. Some are being killed. Some are either homeless. Some are they've killed their businesses. They've driven them from their land. So why should we be waiting? Why? Why should we be waiting? And we should not be scared. Even the people, the policemen, the armed forces, they are being affected too because they have loved ones there. So don't think when you go out to protest, they will do something bad to you. No, because they are being affected, man. They are being affected. It's just the few that are enjoying, I would say, that's even enjoyment. When you enjoy for the moment, then the future of your children is not guaranteed. That is not enjoyment, man. What is enjoyment? You enjoy it now, or suffer now, but make sure the tomorrow is great. Make sure the tomorrow is great. That is what I call, making the future to great. That is my belief. Building the future for your children and your children unborn. Building the future for your children and your children unborn. That is how it's supposed to be. Not you, or rather, not selling your conscience because of what you have to gain now. What you have to gain now. No, it's so appealing. It's so appealing. And to this session, after the court, the lawyers they had a conference with the journalists. I will play that video. I don't have much to say right now. I just want to, because I said I will try to be coming. Now I'm free. I will try it. Between now and I have to do my part. I have to encourage all the obedience out there, encourage everybody out there. The dream we are pursuing is real. The dream we are pursuing is real, and we will make it happen. And we make it happen. The dream we are pushing is real. We want a good Nigeria, a Nigeria for all. That is what we are hoping. That's what we are praying for, and it will happen. Definitely to happen. And nothing and no one can stop it. Nobody can stop it, and no one can stop it. That is our prayer. That's our prayer. So all the people out there, I know some just disgruntled because of uh, the hope, what they hoped for, what they've been praying for. It's just like it's not just being taken away from them. It's just it's not just being taken away from them. As I've said, we should not give in. We should not give up. We should not give in. We should not give in, and we should not give up. We can, and we will make it happen. We make it happen. Okay, that is what I just want to say right now. We will make it happen, and we see anything can happen in in 24 hours, and I'll have 5 days to go. So anything can happen. So don't think that all hope is lost. All hope is not lost. We are in it. I will make sure. I will make sure everything, all our dreams, our vision, the vision we have for Nigeria, the dream we have for Nigeria, will come to pass, and it will definitely come to pass. Nothing, no devil, no evil can stop it. Nothing can stop it. We have a good case against APC, a very good case. Apart from the double nomination of the 25% in Abuja, so many, and oh God, Nigeria is a it's not a movie. How can INEC say that all the data of the 2023 presidential election results in the they're all missing, that they have been wiped off, and Nigeria will just be quiet? How can they say that? How? Then how do you declare the president's the president elect? How? What happened? I don't. This is it baffles. I try to get it. How that the data of the presidential election results in the beavers has been wiped off. Man, Nigerians are too smart for that now. They're too smart for that now. It's not possible. It is not possible. They declare the election without even having. They don't have. They just declare the elections because in the first instance, what they uploaded was nonsense, motivated results, as pictures of people. Some people taking bath, having a bath in the bathroom. So that is not even the issue. And one thing I said yesterday, uh, there's nothing on internet that you delete that will go forever. No, there's nothing on the internet. Anything you delete can always be recovered anywhere. Yeah, there's nothing on internet you delete that you cannot recover. There is nothing. There is nothing. So that is not an excuse. Apart from that, we have good. Uh, I know. They have all the more of the results across the police units. So I know that these people are basically APC and they are APC and Asiwaju people. They are scared. They know that the the evidence against them is so overwhelming that they know that even the election, they know that they know. So they are scared. They are just scared. So that is the thing. So we have a good case. Let's come on Friday. I prayed the government will not just really dance to that tune to declare public holiday on Friday. I just pray so because that is their prayer right now. They are lobbying, they are spending money to make sure on Friday is declared public holiday. I will say no. If they do it, Nigerians wake up. Wake up. Let's face the fact. Let's face the truth. Let's face it. Wake up and wake up. Wake up and wake up. We cannot. Sorry. So let's. We cannot continue to live like this. No, we cannot continue to live like this. We have to make things work. Okay, we have to make things work. We have to make things work. I can't. Let's say, for example, they declare public holiday on Friday. Then you guys be quiet. If you know the game plan, they don't want people. They don't want the court to sit before May 29th. Yeah? You should know the game plan. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah, okay. As I was saying, if let's assume they declared the public holiday on Friday, we should do something about it. Peaceful protest, man. We should do something about it. I believe in justice. I believe in fairness. I believe in oneness. I believe, you know, every all things working for good for everyone, irrespective of who you are, your religion, your tribe. I don't believe in ethnicity. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in you are from here, you are Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa. No. I don't believe in it. I believe we can always make things happen. I believe we can always make things happen, you know. Somebody will be joining me soon. Okay, let me just put somebody in. It's like his network is bad. Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? Your network is bad. Oh, hello. Can you hear me? Mr. Chukuma. Hello. Your network is a bit bad, okay? Your network is a bit bad. He was, I think he was writing in here too. Oh. Well, I'm going to stay long right now because I hope to be back later in the night because maybe 9 p.m. Nigeria time or 10 p.m. Nigeria time I should be back again to say a few things. But obviously, let me see if this guy can join me up. But his network is bad. I can see his network is just really too bad. Hello, Chikuma. Oh, oh, wow. Okay. When his network is true, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you. Are you hearing me now?
Better now. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think what happened was my mic was muted and I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know. Okay. So
Okay.
what is it, my brother?
I'm good. So you are alive. You are
Okay.
on right now on Twitter, on Facebook pages, about 2 Facebook pages, you're on 2 YouTube channels right now too. As obedience. So today, how do you see? First of all, just introduce yourself to the people so that they will hear you.
All right. My name is Chukuma Wanko is my name. I'm obedient. I live in island of Mauritius in southern African province, just on the Indian Ocean. That's where I live. It's a very small country, a small island, beautiful island,
That's
and
great.
we are here supporting good governance in Nigeria. That's what is our common interest.
I like that. supporting the good governance of Nigeria. That's our common interest. That's our common aim, irrespective of your tribe, of your religion, across board. Be you Fulani, be you Yoruba, be you Hausa, we want good governance. You know, as Peter B said, he said, if what we address as is excellence, that means you should pass through this. You should pass through it excellently. You know. So now, please, what is your take right now concerning what is happening in Nigeria?
Okay. Well, I am not a very young man, though I'm still young, but I've seen an event unfold in Nigeria over time. And Nigeria has happened to some of us in one way or the other, negatively. But we refused, even though at a point I almost lost hope in the country because of it's like it's becoming irredeemable. But the emergence of P2B actually reignited that hope again in me, because I'm from Anambra State, coincidentally, the same state with His Excellency P2B, and also I'm also very aware of his impact in the governance of Anambra State when he took over the reins of the state. I knew what it was before he came in, and I know what it is now after he has ruled the state for 8 years. That being said, that gave me the confidence that looking from where he's coming from, his antecedent, that he's going to do well as president, because he has done it. In fact, the situation of Anambra State before P2B can be likened to the situation Nigeria is now, because Anambra State at the time was totally a write-off. No, every aspect of the state was totally on the ground, our ground. The politicians in those days ripped off the state and left the state with nothing. And it's not as if they did that and left. No, they did not. They tapped on and they were sucking the remaining. That's exactly what is happening now, because Nigeria is actually is finished. But what surprises me is that you finished this country and you don't want to leave the country alone, and you are still there tagging on to now suck the blood of the remaining people who are because that's just the truth. Because a country where people die like we are at war, while we are supposedly not at war, but the countries that are at war don't lose as much as human, and we are losing daily. Yeah. How do we explain that? It's actually very, 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 very disheartening to see that even the politicians who have caused all this mayhem, all these things happening, are still tagging on, bent on. I don't know what they want to do next. I don't know, because the country is actually gone. I don't know what is left for them to. I don't know. Maybe they totally want to destroy the country and maybe I mean put the country in oblivion, because to me there's nothing left in the country. Look, my brother, I know you live abroad. If you look at how things work abroad and how things is in Nigeria, you know that Nigeria is no country. It's just like there is a name. It's just that name that is still there. The country is gone, totally gone. These guys has finished everything, and we are fighting and putting things together to see that we'll salvage whatever is remaining from the seemingly dead country. But these guys don't want to give in. They still bend on not allowing us salvage whatever is remaining from what the calamity they've caused already.
But
So that's the thing.
but truth is that we should not give up. That is the truth. I know that they said this right in the inauguration is this May 29th, but there is still hope that the inauguration may not happen. So all the obedience, we are telling them that they should not give in, they should not give up. That is the truth. We want to encourage all the obedience in Nigeria, in Europe, in America, everywhere, not to give up, because there is hope. For me personally, Peter Obi, really, I did not really know him before. Seriously, I did not really know him. Even when he was the governor, I did not really. Even when he was the VP of Atiku, I have not really heard of it. It was election in Nigeria, because it was frustrating. It was towards the end of last year. I started hearing of Peter Obi, what he did in Anambra State. I said, "Are you serious? Is this guy Nigerian?" That was when I took interest of all these things. I said, in Nigeria, you are a governor. You did not take all those after office, nothing at all. I said, wow. That was when I started following him, and I was impressed, and I keyed in. For me personally, before the election, I was online. I was talking doing my own things, pushing, obedient, campaigning. Online, and online, trying to tell the people back home they should not give up, take your PVC, but that was the hope we had. And really, people came out to vote, and they voted overwhelmingly for Peter Obi. That is the truth. And now they want to take it back, and they think they can take it back. My brother, I believe we've prayed. We have been praying. That was why that's okay. We have been praying, but now let's go out and make the vote count. They went out there and they voted, despite the threat, despite the rigging. Obi came out top, but some few people they are thinking that they can override the people, the votes of the people. So now, for me personally, I'm telling people, everybody, all the obedient out there, they say winners don't quit, and quitters don't win. We are winners. We are winners, so we can never quit. We cannot give in. We cannot give up. And today, the court. I observed the court. I had some information on what happened in the court today. At the end, people came out. They had a press conference that even INEC are still refusing them to have the materials they need. That means INEC is now a part of the APC. INEC is supposed to be neutral, but they are not neutral. They are not part of the APC. They are trying to frustrate the Labour Party to have the materials for them to use to break up their case. And again, I still hear that people are lobbying, because on Friday there's going to be a sitting in the court. That may determine if Tinubu or his election will be put to arrest. You know what I'm saying? For example, like the case of his deputy, Shettima, he had double nomination. So that one will definitely disqualify Tinubu. Do you understand? Because if you check some cases of before, I think Uche Owusu of Imo State, it was disqualified because he had double nomination. Then the governor and Leon Moke of Bayelsa, he was affected before the inauguration because of his deputy. So now that is the case they want to hear on Friday. I'm hearing that they are lobbying the federal government to declare Friday public holiday so that there will be court sitting before Monday inauguration. So for me personally, I'm telling people in Nigeria, all obedience, if they do that, they should not sit at home. They should come out peacefully and protest. That's what for me personally, I'm just saying they should not sit at home. They should come out peacefully and protest. Enough is enough. So Nigerians, we know how to bear things. They will push Nigerians, they will see beer. We know how to manage, we struggle. But for how long? How long shall we continue to live like this? So for me, I would say obedience, come out, make your protest count, make your vote count. If they say that it's holiday on this day, they should. I mean, NSAS is just a small thing for me. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But I don't know how you see all these things. But I feel, first of all, tell the obedience that they should not. I want you to talk to them. They should not give in. There is hope. According to our principal, Peter Obi, he said, this is the wrong war. That is the truth. You don't expect these people to just wake up and give it to you. No, you don't expect it like that. No, it's not going to be an easy thing. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's a war. It's a real war because it's a battle. They've been there. That is what they do. That's their livelihood. So now you want to come out and just retire all of them, they will fight back. And that's what they are doing. Using propaganda, using religion, using ethnicity to scatter, to confuse the people of Nigeria. But for me, what do you have to say to all this obedience? I mean, not to give in, not to give up.
All right, brother. You, of course, you've said it all. Just for me to add my own 2 cents to what you said. You see, for me, I am in the school of thought that the Nigerians should have been out a long time after that result was announced. The following day, that same morning, people should have been on the street to show our displeasure. So at this point, anybody who is waiting for anybody to tell him or her, and you are in Nigeria, you are seeing what is happening, and you are seeing that they are about to inaugurate a criminal drug lord as your president, and you are in Nigeria, you are still waiting for anybody to tell you that you need to hit the street at this point to show your displeasure, then I don't know what else to tell you. But what I'm saying here is that we shouldn't even wait for any public holiday to be announced. What has happened already is enough. What has happened already is enough for everybody in Nigeria, everywhere meaning Nigerians, who love that country and seek the good of that country, should, as a matter of urgency, to the street. In the street. Because that is the only weapon we have. Protest is not a crime. Protest is actually enshrined in our constitution.
Yeah.
It's a right. It's a fundamental right. I saw a video of Sabia. I don't know if you saw that video. He tweeted I tweeted it early this week or last week.
Yeah, I saw
you see
it.
the number of people on the street. Why? Because the government refused or have not been able to curb the killings. About 20 people were killed extrajudicially by maybe all these criminals.
Yeah.
Just 20 persons. The entire city emptied themselves on the street. But in Nigeria, oh my God, do you know that just official report, you know that when newspapers tell you that 10 people are killed, you just multiply that 10 by 10 to get the real figure. The Vanguard reported that 63,000 plus 63,000 had been killed in this Buhari regime. That is the one they're able to count to.
Yeah.
This one is not people that died on their own natural cause. This is human beings that their lives were cut short for not just cause. And Nigerians are still sitting in their homes. Are you waiting until you become the next person that to be killed? Are you waiting until the thing gets to your doorstep?
I say it's so annoying. Today, I said in Nasarawa, I saw in the paper they said 36 people killed in Nasarawa today.
In yesterday, Benue too, yesterday.
Today, I mean today, yesterday the same thing. They say now in Nasarawa, Taraba, Plateau, Benue, Southern Kaduna, they are just wiping out. They say it's like cleansing, driving out all of them from their village.
See, my brother,
are quiet.
This thing is not. It's a grand plan, to hand over Nigeria to the Fulanis. It's not. It is everywhere. It is in Google. You see it in the social media. It's everywhere. I'm not saying what. I'm not formulating anything here. I'm just reporting what is there. It's a public knowledge. But Nigerians seems to be oblivious of all of this information. See, Middle Belt, I don't know where you are from, sir. I'm from Anambra State. I'm from the southeast. But anybody who is a southern Nigerian knows that Middle Belt is the boundary between the south and the north.
Yeah.
Why is, I mean, ask yourself, why is these killings more concentrated in the Middle Belt? Because once the middle belt is subdued and subjugated, it becomes easy to take over the south. And once the middle belt is subjugated and subdued, the southern Nigeria, because we're not united. We're not united. It becomes so easy to wipe out everybody, and that will be the end.
Because for me, it's so strange. It's really strange that people are just quiet because the thing has not affected them.
So
people are just being killed, and as if it's just they're just flies. And no protest. Nothing is happening.
Back to your question. Back to your question, sir. You see, the issue of Nigerians not coming out as they should, because I know that some people, it will be unfair to tag everybody with the same thing. I know that some people have been coming out every day, though we've not seen the kind of crowd that we are expecting to see. But I want to encourage every other person who is hearing our voice today, who is in that country, Nigeria, and you think things are normal. Things are no longer normal.
At all.
Things are no longer normal. I mean, you don't know the implication of having a Tinubu, a bat, becoming your president. The implication, the consequences is way overreaching. You see, the point here is that you even to travel out of that country will become a problem. It is not. And we're not even talking about getting good governance, because at this point, this thing we are seeing in Lagos, that Agboros are taking over Lagos. Agboros will take over the entire country.
Yeah.
He has made Lagos his personal estate. Nigeria is about to become his own personal estate. Criminality, corruption that we are seeing now, and we think there's corruption in Nigeria. Wait until he's finally sworn in. Then you will understand the meaning of corruption. You will understand the meaning of criminality. You will understand, and the worst of it all is that if his deputy or his vice president select,
Yeah.
is way worse. He's a criminal. He's a terrorist sympathizer.
Not just a sympathizer. He's a part of them. He's a part of them.
Let me
Oh God.
let me just be mine. Let me just be mine a little bit. So just imagine you have a drug lord, a president, Escobar, a president. Then you have a terrorist in the as a deputy president. Then you now have Akpabio, off your mic, as Senate president. But it's over. It's over. It's over. So what? Oh my God! I don't even know how to.
Shettima, when he was the governor of Borno State, there was one terrorist, one Boko Haram that we were looking for. The guy was in his government house.
Kabiru Sokoto is his name.
Okay.
I know the story very well. He was the one who masterminded the attack at St. Teresa's Catholic Church in Niger State.
Wow.
Niger State. It was on a Christmas day. Yes,
and
Christmas
now,
day.
that guy wants to be your vice president.
Mabala, the place is Mabala in Niger State.
And that's the guy that wants to be your vice president. And I saw a statement he made. He said he will be in charge of security.
Of course.
He said he will be in charge of security.
Of course, because that's area is going to operate well to finish up what his brother Buhari did not conclude. You understand? So
oh God, Nigeria is.
We all know all these things, and everybody is keeping quiet. You see, one thing about I don't know what is wrong with Nigeria. I think this issue. Nigeria have a very fundamental problem. Fundamental in the sense that it is difficult to bring everybody under one umbrella.
Yeah.
When it comes to national interests, that is when the people begin to whip up all manner of sentiments, tribal sentiments, religious sentiments. This is my brother. So in the country, I don't understand, but God is there. You say we just keep praying, but we need to act. If truly, look, I am not a separatist, but I am also a realist.
Yeah.
If truly we want to live together as one country, we must come together and fight this evil. Or else there won't be Nigeria for anybody to go to or to call or to refer to in the nearest future. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
At times I see that I will say, how did we get here? How did we get here? How? What happened? When Nigerians were they so blind? At times I sat down. Okay, that some time ago, I was checking the list they submitted to the US for them to impose a visa ban. On the list, VCs, professors. I said these are people that are learned, some schooling abroad, and they are not that poor, but they were the ones that were behind rigging of the election. All these are their state regs. You know what? I don't understand what is happening in Nigeria. That is what I don't really understand. Because if the state, like, okay, for example, now the woman in that state, she stood her ground. She stood her ground. She stood her ground upon the pressure. They took the result from Abia State to Abuja. Upon the pressure, she stood her ground. Okay, had it been all those other states' regs too, they stood their ground too. these things will not. I don't think it will happen just like that.
No. That's to tell you, sir, the level of decadence. Because the truth of the matter is that there is a state capture. There are a set of people who have decided to capture the state. They are buying off everything and anybody that stands on their way. Just name your price. Did you see the tweet by David in the yesterday? Yesterday, that they are raising 100 billion.
Yes.
100 billion naira.
Yes, I saw it.
To give to 5. Wait, sir, do you know that Justice of Supreme Court that will take over the case? That I just 5 of them.
Because
5.
I posted the tweet for him. I posted it.
Justices, you are raising 100 billion to give to them. How much was ASU asking for? That they were on strike for almost 1 year.
Almost 1 year.
How much were they asking for? The one person has amassed 100 billion to use to bribe 5%.
Those 5 people. And they have been spending millions of dollars. They have been spending, bribing millions of dollars.
And that is not what they have spent to. They have spent, even this appeal court now, don't be surprised that they have moved in money to those judges' accounts. INEC, that just misbehaved. Billions have been paid to so many of them. They are just buying up institutions of government that are supposed to be for the masses. So you find that this battle that we are fighting now, the reason you asked the question whether we are sleeping, how did we get here? There is just one simple answer, and we go out on the street, and some people are still laying back. The same way our fathers did not fight, the battle is moved to us. You understand? If we did not fight this battle now, we will be handing over this battle to our children to fight. And then in that time, we'll be asking themselves, how did they get there? How did they get there? So that's the point. If we refuse to fight this battle now and get Nigeria working by all means, by all means, then what we have succeeded in doing is that we have chickened out and leave the battle and pass on the baton to our children to fight. But if we're able to fight this battle and nip it in the bud, it means we are laying a new foundation. That is what Pio was saying. That we need to start building a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria is possible.
Yeah.
But we cannot build a new Nigeria without dislodging this structure of criminality. Until Anambra State was dislodged, because this I'm likening what is happening now to what was put in my state, because I was still very conscious, and even though I don't live in the state at that time, but I travel home almost all the time.
Yeah.
The structure of criminality that hijacked that state, they were so powerful that if you're a governor of the state, you're making remittances to them every month. People like Chris Oba, Andy Oba, Emeko for them. These are guys who are hijacked the state. So, the same thing that happened actually Obi came, nobody gave him a chance. Just like nobody gave him a chance.
Yeah, yeah.
In Nigeria, nobody gave him a chance. It was just one lone man who is coming. He has no governor, ex-governor, no councillor, no local government chairman.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
Nobody knew him from. He just came from nowhere. All he was saying is that he want to move Anambra State forward. You know the way he talks. He go to campaign. He just say his things. But you know, gradually, his message. Not like now that things we can refer to an antecedent, a history of what he did somewhere. Then nobody knew him. You understand? All he said, he started sinking in. In the state, he kept sending those messages, talking to people, and finally, people started. It started resonating in the mind of people, and the election came. People actually went out and voted for him. And this same structure of criminality rigged the election and brought in their persons who was the person of Chris Ngige at that time.
Yeah.
Yes. He took over the government. P2B went to court, stayed for 3 years, and recovered his mandate. Even when he recovered it, because this structure of criminality has eaten deep into the system, they had to go and use the House of Assembly members to impeach him. Why? Because he refused to play the kind of game they are playing. They were playing.
Mm.
They had to impeach him, but the people stood by him. He went to court, and court reinstated him, and every other thing that happened. Even when his tenure had not ended, INEC, this is INEC, conducted an election in Anambra State and brought in Andy Uba as governor. He went back again to court, and court reinstated him. He did his moved him again, but completed his covered from of that man.
Wow.
In all sectors of the state. So that is the same thing that is playing out now. Nigerians don't stay at home. New Nigeria and a better Nigeria, a Nigeria where the son of nobody can become somebody without knowing anybody.
Yeah.
It's very possible. Yeah. A Nigeria where you don't need to be a criminal to be able to make a living. It's possible. A Nigeria where you can go to the hospital and start asking you where you are. To give bribe to be able to get admission, have your child or even you yourself get admission in school, in high institution. A Nigeria where you graduate as a graduate, jobs are waiting for you to select from.
You know that is our prayer. That is why we voted for Peter Obi. That is why we vote for Peter Obi, and the mandate we will get it back. The mandate we will get it back. We will get it back. That is why, for me, as you said, they waited for too long. I don't know why people have been waiting. After that election, when it was rigged, they would have come out. But now, as our principal now, as he said no. Everybody should relax. We should relax. Because for me personally, because I was hoping that after 2 weeks there will be gubernatorial elections. So if they protest that time, it will affect the gubernatorial elections. But that one became very worse. The gubernatorial election became worse. They rigged. They did as they want to do, and nobody talked. So that is just the thing. But we hope for a better Nigeria. We believe that we can make it happen. We believe a new Nigeria is possible. That is why Peter Obi, what he is a God sent. Is a God sent. God sent him to redeem and to lead the obedience. We are the one. We went to ballot. All of us went to ballot to redeem Nigeria, but God sent him to lead us. And for me, all obedience out there, are you in Abuja or anywhere you are? I think it's high time we have to let them know that we cannot continue to live like this. Enough is enough. We cannot continue to live like this. That 100 billion naira they want to set out for those judges. Look, that one alone can sort out the power problem in Lagos State, to another state. But they don't care. They just want to scatter the country, finish the country, loot the country, and they are not satisfied. They will continue looting. I think it's high time we all wake up. Nigerians, for me, I would say, in this coming, if they happen to declare Friday public holiday, nobody should agree. Nobody should agree. They should all occupy everywhere, because they said they want to declare public holiday this Friday because there's a court case coming. So if they declare holiday, that means there will be no court case. Before you know it, it's on Monday, and the swearing in. So for me, I always tell people, those in diaspora, anywhere you are, you want to speak up, speak out, using your social media network, using your Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube. We don't have to be quiet. We have to keep on speaking. We have to keep on speaking and talking, so that one person will hear us. That person we cannot have message to that person. That is why at times I said, things like this, we should all be together with one voice to make sure we take Nigeria back from all these people. And I believe in our principal, Peter Obi, is a peaceful man. I know that God sent him. But we, on our own, we have to stand out to make sure we go out there and take our country back. Enough is enough. If peaceful protest, occupy Lagos, occupy Abuja, occupy everywhere, even those in the diaspora, go out there, make it count. Take a placard, take permission from the authority, go out there, let it show, put it on social media that, I protested here in Sososo City, in Rome, in Italy, in Switzerland, in America, anywhere it is. Let us do it. And I think we can make it happen. All everybody together, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. For me, that is what I'm going to say. Let us go out there on Twitter Space, YouTube, be talking. As you are talking, action follow. Action follow. Let's go out there. So at this inauguration, no. We didn't vote the person. We didn't vote them. So the thing cannot count. We did not vote them. We did not vote them. So the thing will not count. It will not count. It will not count. So I think I will stop for here. I hope to be back again later in the evening, later in the night. Yeah, I just have that person here too, Mr. Tony. I told you are welcome. I was almost signing out.
Thank you very much, Mr. Efo.
I'll just take please 2 minutes from you. Then I'll be back again later in the night. If you can please join us that time, it's very good. Okay. Let me just the guest that was here before is trying to sign in again. There was a guest that was here before. Maybe it's having network issues. Okay, but just continue. Just continue.
So I really appreciate what you're doing. You're really doing a great job. We need to lend our voices because this Nigeria we are talking about belongs to all of us. And we can't afford to allow these criminals, these crooks that does nothing than, enslave our future and the future of our children to continue that way. Look at what is happening in the Senate today. Godswill Akpabio wants to become the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A man that was accused of stealing money when he was Minister of Niger Delta Affairs. I think that was it. Today, his colleague Tinubu want to make him the Vice President, the Senate President, so that they can work hand in hand to siphon the remaining. That's if there is any remaining. You understand? They are just regrouping and reganging against the Nigerian people. And the funniest part of it is that our youths, most of our youths, I don't know what is wrong with them. You understand? These same idiots that are suffering, the ones that are going through hell, begging day and night on social media for people to help them with money to start up something or to feed. They are the same people that are supporting these criminals. I saw the other idiot today. Was it today or yesterday? What is it called? Asare Dokubo. Yeah. He packed all his riffraffs to Abuja to come and be making noise everywhere. He's supporting Tinubu simply because of the money Tinubu gave to him. Look at the ignorance idiots that are following him. None of them is aware of what is happening. He collected money from Tinubu, and now he's using them to achieve his goal. After receiving the money, he will go to maybe Niger to go and build another university, like the one he did in Benin Republic. And those children are there suffering. Those same people, those same guys, the same guys that are suffering are the ones that he's using today. He will use them to achieve his own goals, then later dump them, and then run away to maybe one neighboring country to go and build university or maybe a five-star hotel. And then when that one is finished, he will come back. You see, that is what is happening in Nigeria every day. Every day, the same criminals. They don't want light to shine in that country called Nigeria. What will them to accept it? Light must shine, whether they like it or not. We can't continue like this. We are talking about the future of the nation, the future of our children. Yeah. How long do they have to live in this earth? How long do they have to live? None of them is below 70 to 65 years. None of them is below 65, 70 years. All they want is to destroy everything before they go. But they will not succeed. We will continue talking. We will continue letting our voice until the right thing is done.
Yeah, you are very correct. I think yesterday I played it now. I saw the video. I was thinking maybe they are people from prison because they are wearing blue. I think they were like, how bad is?
They were like prisoners. They were like prisoners.
Yeah. And Asari was just and what surprises me is that this person Keyamo, he tweeted. He was praising them. I don't understand. He was praising them.
They are all the same. They know what they are doing. They are fighting for their own pockets.
A home minister praising because we are saying they say tooth for tooth, eye for eye. That means if you come to us, we can deal with you. And he was praising them.
Was he not the one that went to US to go and buy a house? So what do you think they are fighting for? They are all fighting for their own pocket, their own families. They are not fighting for the masses. They are fighting for themselves and their families. He went to the other day to US to buy a house, $300 and something thousand. How much is his salary?
But they asked him now. He said
Kubo built the university.
Money he made before this time.
Billions. How much? Where is he working? Where is he working? It's the same thing. You know, they are happy when crooks are the ones in charge of affairs of the country, so that they can join them because they are the same. They are the same. If you're a friend of a criminal and the criminal is in position of authority, what do? That is what they are doing. They're just ganging up. It's a gang of crooks, a gang of criminals. You understand? They are just regrouping, all of them. Just watch all of them that I'm saying rubbish. You understand? But I thank God, Nigerian people are wise. They are wiser now. Not all. I know some are still living in bondage. But Nigerians are wiser today. They can't continue like that. Look at the judiciary, what they are doing. We are watching them very closely. Whatever they want, they will get it. They think because people are calm, they don't know what is ahead of them. Let them mess up. Let them mess up. They will see it. They think that people are calm because everything is okay. No, people are calm because their principals ask them to remain calm.
Yeah,
you understand? Yeah. And they're just waiting. Everybody is just waiting for him to say, "Okay, this is what they have done, and we can't take it." Then they will see what will happen in that country. They think it's just about people being calm. They think people are stupid. Criminals, how many are there? How many are there? People that are not up to 2% are holding the entire country, holding everybody down, pressing our neck.
It's so painful. It's so painful. So painful. So painful. Very, very painful. Because at times I will sit down, I will say, how can they just allow these people to be taking charge? How? Why?
That are not up to 2%. They will just regroup themselves, and that settles it. Look at our military, policemen. You and I live here. You know how much police are being paid. You know how much military receive as salary in a month. They earn more than ministers. They are well paid.
Yeah.
You know how much police receives here. But our own policemen are busy following politicians. Instead of them to use their guns on them, they are using it against the masses that are suffering already. You have your gun, you want to do something. Why not use it on that person that has stolen your future and the future of your children? Use it on him. Surrender him and take whatever belongs to him, and go and throw him inside one lagoon. That is it. If I'm in this today, that is what I would do. If I go out with them, I will surrender them on the road. They will transfer their money to me. I will tie them and throw them somewhere and continue my life and move away from there. Because they think they are smart. Is that our policemen and our military men are stupid? They are just stupid.
No. Don't blame them. I would say don't blame them, because that is how they met.
Family, their future of their children. Look at how our policemen and military are living. Look at how much are they receiving as salary, and they are comfortable following idiots.
And now, because they believe that that is the way they can survive. You know what I'm saying?
See what
some of them are not even. Some of them
see what military guys are doing in Guinea, in Burkina Faso. See what military guys are doing. Our own, they are there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your children are dying. Poverty is killing you. You can't afford to take your children to a good hospital. You can't afford to take them to good school. Nothing. No feed. They can't even feed up to 2 times in a day. and they are comfortable escorting idiots, criminals. Before they, none of them, all these politicians you're seeing, check all of them. They have no business. They are not doing any other thing apart from being in Senate, being in the House, being governor. They do nothing. They have no other business. That is why they are ready to do anything. They are ready to even kill their entire family just for them to be in that, to remain in power, because there is nothing else they can do apart from that. So when they get into office, they want to steal.
That, you know, for them, that is their profession. That is their profession. that is their profession. They believe that that's their profession.
For their unborn children, they are packing for their unborn children. They are packing and packing and packing and packing because they know they have no other job. So they want to pack for fourth generation.
It's really painful, man. But now, what do you think now? The inauguration is on the 29th.
Inaugurate who?
On the 29th.
Who?
Of Asiwaju now.
Who is Asiwaju?
See now.
Let INEC swear him in. Let INEC that selected him swear him in and make him their president, because he's not the president of Nigeria. He's the president of INEC. It is a president select, not president elect. We know who the president elect is.
No,
so if they make that mistake of swearing him in, then let them forget about democracy. They've been talking about democracy. There is no democracy. What Tinubu did is a coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. Because sometimes we talk about military, there is also civilian coup d'etat. He did a civilian coup d'etat on Nigerians. This is civilian coup d'etat that should not be allowed to stand. Because if he continues, imagine if this man could do this to win, to win presidency. Do you think that there will be any other election that will hold in Nigeria if this man becomes president? It's impossible. A man that could do this when it is not yet a president. Imagine if all the power is vested on him. No, there will be no election. What he will be doing is selection. The same way he's doing it in Lagos, that is what he wants to do in Nigeria. He selects who will be who will be where, who will be where. No election. And that is it, dictatorship. Dictatorship is what he's known for. And that is what he wants to bring to Nigeria. And we have to say no to that.
But now, but now, what is the way forward? What do you think?
The way forward is that the Nigerian masses, the suffering Nigerians, they have nothing to lose. You see, sometimes I don't know what people think. You're already dead, because majority of Nigerians are already dead, because somebody that cannot feed, cannot afford to eat 2 square meal a day. Even to eat a square meal a day is a problem. What is left? You can't even go to any good hospital when you're sick. You don't no good education for your children. So what is left? Are you afraid of death? Death is already with you. There is nothing. There is nothing else left. So people should stand up, rise up, and say no to this, and defend this democracy, and defend their future and the future of their children.
But one thing is sure, one thing is certain. It's not only those people in Nigeria, even those in diaspora also. They need to.
That is why we are lending our voice and doing our own. We will have to also organize ourselves and hold protests here and there. United Nations, Geneva, we can go to Geneva, we can go anywhere to register our own, our own voice and said, no, we don't want this. We can't accept this.
Because now, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, like in Abuja, they caught something. The obedience were there to protest. But as they saw it now, how is his name? That guy from Bayelsa, that guy that brought those thugs.
How many are there?
They came there to threaten.
How many are there? How many people can he bring? How many people can he bring? You know, the problem is that because you see, when these people comes out and threaten people, see, I used to tell people, you can't threaten. See, we are all human beings. If you die, we die. If you say we die, we die. There is you are not born in another planet. We are all born in the same planet. So if you come and start threatening people, you will do it. It's because other people choose not to. If everybody decide today that if you want, if it is dead, let all of us die, you won't be able to do it. He won't be able to do all this. He's doing it because some people choose not to be violent. But my dear, it gets to a point when you're pushed to the wall, you have to react. You have to do something. You have to defend yourself. You understand? Nobody's monopoly of all these things that they are doing. We can all do it. We can all go mad and go crazy at the same time and do the same stuff. So they are intimidating people, making it look like they are the only one people are afraid of them. Who is afraid of them? Do they have two heads? Is he not a life? Do you think Asari Dokubo would want to die? All this noise he's making is just threatening people. See, he can't leave his university in this thing to die. Even some people are suffering. So he himself, he has something that he can say, okay, because of what I have, I can't do. There are people today, they don't have anything to lose. They don't have anything, no money, no life, no future, nothing. So they can say, okay, if you want us to die, we die. What he's doing, Asari Dokubo, what he does is to threaten. He's just threatening people, make people feel like nothing will happen. He's a human being, like every other person. So if he thinks he can do that, and no. Well, maybe for some people, it's not everybody. It's not everybody who is afraid of that noise and this and that they are doing on the street. Who cares about that?
Well. Before I said a few minutes, I will say, but I'm just enjoying what you are saying. I'm really enjoying what you are saying, and just
really, come out when they come out and tell the Nigerian people and tell them this, and everybody will be scared and will be running scared for him. He's a mad person. That guy thinks that, you see, it's because if not jam. Nobody is afraid of death. Not when you're already dead. Not when you're already dead. In a country where people are dead already, what is left?
No, even okay now. For the past, like now, South Kaduna, Plateau State, Taraba State, all those states, I heard killings. And government is not doing anything about it. They are not doing anything about it at all. Killings everywhere, and people are just quiet because they feel that it has not touched them. You know, but people are just being wiped out of community. A community will be sacked. You know, all these things for me is so painful. So painful. Taraba State, Plateau State, Benue State, South Kaduna, they are systematically driving the people out of their ancestral home, killing them, and people are not even saying anything.
Nobody, they are not saying anything. They are not
saying anything.
People are watching helplessly. Their families are being slaughtered. Their loved ones are being killed every day. And they want it to continue simply because they have something to gain from the government. They want it to continue because they have something to gain from the government. So every other person can go to hell. They don't care. It's all about what they want to gain.
This is really painful.
Asari is now who is going to be our president.
Well, anyway, let's wait until Friday. Let's hear what the court is going to say. You understand? Let's wait till Friday. We'll hear what the court is going to say. And I pray that the government will not announce a public holiday. Because that's happening right now. They want to announce a public holiday. They've marked 100 billion naira to bribe the judge. You know, so let's wait, see what's going to happen. So, but before then, for me, all the obedient, they should not lie low. They all come out. They start talking right now.
Did you hear the interview Ali Ndume was granted? Was it yesterday or today? He was saying did you hear how much these senators, the ones that wants to become the Senate president, did you hear how much they are trying to bribe other senators with
to vote for them?
If somebody is promising to give each senator $200,000 for him to vote for him to become Senate president, what is in that seat of Senate president? How much is their salary? How much? Why should somebody spend such amount of money simply because he wants to become a Senate president? Why is it that our people are not thinking? They are not thinking. If somebody is giving each senator $50,000, how many are they? 100 and something thousand, 100 and something senators. Then, if you calculate that 50,000 per senator, how much do you think it is? If somebody is spending this amount of money because he wants to become a Senate president, what do you think is that person's plan?
Wow.
What is it? What is he looking for in a Senate seat that he wants to spend millions of dollars for to enter there, knowing too well that after spending the whole of his 8 years term, his salary will not be able to get to that $1 million that he's spending.
They don't care.
So you can see that there is something these people are fighting for that ordinary people are not aware of. There are something these people are fighting for. And all the thing that they are fighting for, that they are spending this kind of money for, is not for the good of the Nigerian people. That is the truth. They are not spending all this money for the good of the people. They are spending it for themselves. They know why they are spending it. Because after spending it, they will have to recuperate that money first before they can do anything for the Nigerian people. And that is why a president will tell them, let us borrow $1 billion. They will approve it immediately. The next week, let us borrow $50 billion. They will approve it. Because all that they are approving for the president to borrow, they share it together. They all share it. The executive, they share it together. They are not using it for the people. They just borrow and share. Borrow and share. That is all they are doing. that means few days. That means the House of Senate and House of Rep is not for sharing. It's not for sharing. And the so-called president select is the one that is choosing who will be the Senate president, who will be the Senate, the Speaker, House of Assembly, so that they can work together. Nobody will challenge them. They will work on challenge. Then sell the country off. Then bye-bye. Nigeria is gone. No, they don't want where anybody will challenge them. So they want to regroup their people, their boys, put them in positions of power, so that whatever decision they take goes. Whatever things they want to do goes. Then Nigerian people will be sitting down, watching helplessly. Nobody cares for them. Nobody wants to know whether they live or die. It's all about the elites. That's why whenever I see a youth supporting these people, I feel like catching that one and feed lion with his bones.
So for me, as you said, as you have been saying, let all the obedience if they're in Italy, if they're in UK, if they're in America, let them all come out. Let them make their voice count. Let them go out there and make protests. And those people in Nigeria, those in Lagos, those in Abuja, they should all come out also. They should all come out. Let's occupy all cities, every space.
The problem of Nigeria is not about obedience, too. I guess you know, because the same thing they are suffering, other people are suffering it too. Is a collective effort, not obedience. the PDP, APC, AA, whatever party you belong to, it is a call for liberation. It has nothing to do with obedience. Obedience are not the ones suffering. They are not the only ones living in that country. They are not the only ones buying bread, 3,000, a loaf of bread, or 5,000. They are not the ones buying a bag of rice, 50,000. They are not the only ones. So this is a collective interest. It is all Nigerians that have to wake up. It's a call for Nigerians to wake up, not obedience.
Right. No, because I use the word obedience because they are the facilitator. They facilitate it, but as you said, you are very right. Everybody, for APC, PDP, APP, we all use the same market. We all buy the same, we all use the same market. The market to go. That's where everybody go. So we should all come out and make our voice. That is the truth. We should all come out, as we said. Well, that is
whatever you support today will have impact on you and your family.
Yeah.
Whatever you support today, you might think that you're doing some people, you're doing some group of people. You're not doing anyone. You're doing yourself, because whatever government brings today will affect you. When Buhari came into office, most of the people that were crying during the Buhari regime are those that have voted for him. Mostly those that have voted for him.
Yeah. That's correct.
Most of the people killed are from Castina, from his village, terrorized. So it has nothing to do with is my brother, is my ethnic brother, is my religion. No, it has nothing to do with all that. No, because when they come, they are coming for everybody, not for some group of people alone. No, they are coming for everybody. So our people need to wake up. We need to wake up. We can't afford to go through what people went through in the hands of Buhari again, or even more than that in this regime. In the hand of this president-elect.
Man, he's
a greedy man he's so intoxicated with, he so much love power, because he wants everybody to be bowing for him. That is what you see. That is what he's fighting for. He wants everybody to be bowing before him, like he's done in Lagos. So he wants to take it to the next level. That is the whole nation.
As soon as Lagos belongs to him now, so that means the Nigeria will still belongs to him also.
He's all he's fighting for.
That guy, I wonder, he has guts. I'm seriously, because yesterday I was saying, this is a person, if you ask, there is no brother, there is no sister, there is no father, there is no mother. Nobody knows him when was the primary school, secondary school. Nobody knows him even in university. So, is he a ghost? That's what I don't understand.
Frankly, the history.
I sit down, I think of it.
Nobody can tell.
Yeah? I sit down, I think of it, and it was a senator, a governor, now president-elect, and Nigerians are just quiet. And they said he's a fucking drug dealer. Yeah? And everybody's quiet. Man.
That is what the country has become. We've reduced the country. Somalia is it not better than Nigeria? At least that place they can fight for their freedom. Yeah, but in your country, nobody fights. Nobody fights. They are afraid to die. But every day they are dying. The police are killing them. Military are killing them. Boko Haram are killing them. So what are you afraid of? Kidnappers will kidnap you. If you pay after paying ransom, they will slaughter you. Then you're driving on the road, they will take you. That is the end of you. So what are you afraid of? You're walking on death every day. Every day of your life, death is just following you. So what are you afraid of?
Well, we shall overcome. Nigeria is our country, and we believe a new Nigeria is possible, and we can all make it happen. We can all make it happen. So, guys, those in diaspora, anywhere you may be, I would say this is a call this is a call because we don't have 5 days to go to the 29th of May. What do you want to do? Don't fold your hands out there. Let's make it happen. Let's make it count. Make your voice count. If you're on social media, go out there and do your thing. Go out there and do your thing. Don't be quiet. We have to make things happen. We have to want to make sure illegality cannot be shown in. That is the truth. Our election was an election of illegality, and we cannot allow it to happen. We cannot allow it to happen. Okay, and those in Nigeria, those in Abuja, I will tell you, let's occupy everywhere. Let's occupy everywhere. That is my take. Let's occupy everywhere peacefully. Okay, peacefully. For me, I would say until the court decide. If the court decide where that is Tinubu, okay, we know what to do next. But I know for sure the election was rigged. It was stolen, and we want our mandate back. And we want it back. We want it back. We can do it. You and I can do it. We don't have to wait for people. We don't have to wait for the foreigner. No. Everybody, they are on their own. All man for themselves. I'll be saying that. Don't think America or the UK or EU will fight for you. You are the one to fight for yourself. They are watching us, looking at us. They know that it's our eternal business, man. It's our business. It's not that. It's our business. So if you allow evil to take the day, that would be a shame. One thing I know, the truth must prevail. That's why I said, not just obedience now, everybody that wants the truth, that wants the country to be better, that wants the welfare of each citizen, whether you are from any country, from the east or west, from the south, outside, Yoruba, Igbo, despite your religion, have equality. We want the welfare of everybody. Everybody must count. There are killings in Taraba State, in Nasarawa, in South Kaduna, in Benue State, different in Plateau State. Enough for these things. We all deserve a better life, a good life. We all deserve a better life and a good life, and that's what we are praying for. That is what we are clamoring for, and we can make it happen. All right. So I'm going to stop here for now. I'm going to say for now. I hope some people are supposed to be joining me later in the night.
Okay.
Some people are supposed to be joining me later in the night. I think by 9 p.m. Nigeria time. People are supposed to join me that time, but let's see what will happen. Maybe I'm going to come back again by 9 p.m. Nigeria time. Then we'll have to discuss and bring out issues. So, Mr. Tony, just in 2 minutes, just tell the people what we need to do. And
well, I don't think we have a lot to tell them. They have their eyes. They are the ones on ground. They know what they are going through. They know what they are passing through. They know their conditions. They don't need anybody to tell them. You understand? They know their conditions. They know what they are facing. They know how their life is. So what else are we going to do? Tell somebody? What are you going to tell somebody that is living in hell already? He's the one that are supposed to even tell us. There's the one that are supposed to tell us what to do to get things right, because they are the ones living it there. You understand? They are the ones living the hell there. They are the ones suffering. They are the ones that are being killed every day. They are the ones that cannot send their children to school. They are the ones that cannot afford to go to a better hospital. You understand? They are the ones that go to the market to buy food, that tend to feed 20,000 naira cannot afford to give them a pot of soup. So what do you need to tell people like that? People that are living in hell already, people that have seen it all. It's now left for them to use their tongue and count their teeth and know what they want for themselves. If they want to continue like this, good and fine, let them continue. But if they don't want, if they want a change, if they want a better life and better future for themselves and their children and their future generations, they have to wake up. We have to wake up and stop being and start being cowards, because this is how these people sees us. Because they think that whenever they come and make noise and send police, military, or this, like the one this guy is doing, Asare Dakubo, then everybody will run away because Asare Dakubo came out. Who is Asare Dakubo?
Wow.
Because he came out, everybody will disappear, will vanish, because one Asare Dakubo came out. And he think he can threaten see. I was Niger Delta militant then. I was this, I was that. Those things are gone. Those things are gone. Everybody can handle gun. Everybody can handle whatever he's handling. If he's using charm, everybody can use charm. Whatever it is that he thinks he's using, that is making him feel like he owns Nigeria. Everybody can afford it. So people should not be afraid. They should come out, protest, demand for their rights, and demand what is good for them without being intimidated. Nobody should be intimidated. The man that is intimidating you is a man. You're a man. Why should you be afraid of a man like you? He's a man. You're a man. If he's not afraid of death, then don't be afraid of death. If he's afraid of death, then you can be also afraid of death. He does not have two lives. It's the same. So nobody should allow him or herself to be intimidated by anybody, whether police or army or whatever, or Asare Dokubo. I mean, these people are human beings. They are all human beings. So people should come out, protest, and demand for what is right for their future, their family, and themselves. They have to demand it. It is their right to come out and say no.
Okay, all right, Mr. Tony. I think for now I will let it be right now. And
okay, Mr. Efwa, see you in the.
It's raining right now over here, so let me just take it a break. So hopefully by 9 p.m. Nigeria time, we'll be back again. Okay, I hope you'll be on the stream also. And thank you so much for your contribution. Nigeria, let's take our country back. Okay, we'll take it back. It's possible. Nigeria is possible. I love my country. I know we have the best people. We have everything we all need. We have it. So everything is possible. We can take Nigeria back for this jackass. I call them jackass. It's our country that belongs to everyone, to the Easterners, to the Northerners, to the Westerners, to the Southerners, to the Muslims, to the Christians, to everyone. That is how it is. It belongs to all of us. We have equal rights and we have equal opportunity. So thank you so much. God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much, Tony, for coming.
Thank you, my brother.
See you guys. Thank you so much. See you guys later.
Thank you for the good job you're doing. God bless you. Keep it up.
Thank you.